Good morning, everybody. See, today I'm going to explain you about the see this proof is also given. Okay, that also I'll say. But the thing is, first of all, we'll go with the law and some numericals. Okay, and formula I'll say. The derivation diagram I'll draw a little, and thereby you can able to understand. See, I want to make the video in 20 minutes. I'll do, and more videos on the same topic I'll be doing. Okay, for now, this is basic. See, what is triangle law? See, generally, triangle law states that if the when two vectors are represented by two sides of a triangle in magnitude and direction taken in the same order means see the arrow is going like this, and we are joining the tail. See, the tail of the b vector should be joined to the arrowhead, means the pointed end, okay, of the vector a. So in that way, means taken in the same order means that way. And then the third side of the triangle represents the both magnitude and direction, the resultant of the two vectors. Okay, this is the resultant. So you can say resultant as r vector or something like that. You can say, right? So same way, see, this is arrowhead or pointed end, and tail and non-pointed end. Okay. Now parallelogram of vector addition. See, you can pause the video, listen slowly, and repeat the video, and go back and listen. No problem. See, parallelogram of vector addition. If two vectors are represented, see like this. Okay, represented by both in magnitude means we have to start at the same point. Okay, at 0, at O. So if two vectors are represented by both in magnitude and direction by two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Parallelogram means the two parallel sides will be there. Okay, this side will be parallel, and this side will be parallel. That is the meaning of parallelogram. Means this and this will be parallel, this and this will be parallel. That is the meaning of parallelogram. Okay, by the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram drawn from a common point means this point. Okay, means both the tails will join. Then the resultant is completely represented by both in magnitude and direction by the diagonal. Means if you draw diagonal, then this diagonal will represent it. So this is the meaning of this. Okay, now what we will do, we will go with one proof, and then we will go ahead. If you want, you can pause it and write the notes. Okay, the reason why I wrote is because to save the time. Now, see, if you go with the proof analytical method, you will get r is equal to, see, r is equal to both parallelogram and triangle law. The formula will be the same. Okay, for r is equal to an angle. Okay, whatever the angle is, the proof will be the same. See, I'll explain the proof so that by analytical method you will get the proof, and thereby you can understand it well. Okay, so what I'm saying is, this proof I'm going to explain you. See the proof properly, everybody. Okay, proof of both triangle and parallelogram law. Okay, now analytical method and all, I am going to say the proof. Okay, this is called as analytical method. Okay, analytical method, the proof. One minute, I'm because I want to have the diagram, I'm once checking. Okay, okay, done. Now everybody, okay, I'm saying the proof, be careful, listen with concentration. Okay, see, now what I'm saying is proof. For example, I am taking the triangle, or even you can take parallelogram. Both I'll take, both you will get an understanding. See, what I'm doing is, for example, this is a triangle. Okay, triangle when you are trying, what you will do, you will take one side like this, one side like this. Okay, okay, right, and this one. Okay, so you can take this one also. And what you can do, you can take this is triangle. For example, if you want to take parallelogram also, you can take. So in both the ways, what I will do, I will show the diagram. See, for example, based on parallelogram law, we will do the proof. Okay, so that you will understand. Okay, see, for example, this vector is represented by AB, and I'll name the points O, P, N, S, Q. Okay, O, P. Okay, if you extend. Okay, for example, like this, you will get. Okay, so when you get it, what you do, you can extend like this. For example, you are getting until here. Okay, this is until here only. Okay, for example, now what you will do, you will this is looking like a what do you call parallelogram. So what you do, this side is parallel, so to make it perpendicular, what you do, you have to extend this side, means like this, it will become 90 degrees. Okay, so now OP, I'll name with according to my book. Okay, OPNSQ. OPNSQ, for example. This is the thing. So now here you can join like this. This is the thing. So this is about vector A like that, and this is about vector B. Okay, this is about vector A, and this is about vector B. Okay. Here also you can extend. For example, this you are joining like this, and you are make right angle triangle. See, when you are using trigonometry, always you have to use right angle triangle. Generally, you see until your physics NEET and 10th class level. Only inter-mass people will have other than this. What other than the right angle triangle also. Okay. Now, if you take the proof, you have to apply the Pythagoras theorem. And remember, always when you take the angle here, theta. Okay. So theta when you take, for example, here I am taking sin theta. Sin theta will be opposite. Means what I am saying is, for example, Sn. Opposite side is Sn, and the hypotenuse is what vector B. Why? Because we drew parallel to vector B. So vector B is like PS you take, and you take it as B vector. Now Sn, what you are getting? Sn you are getting as Sn is equal to, you will getting like this. Sn is equal to, you will get B sin theta. B sin theta you will get. Okay, B vector sin theta. Right. Now same way cos theta, if you take cos theta, you will get like this. What adjacent side Pn by hypotenuse PS. So this will be vector B, and here cos theta. So adjacent side means whichever the side that will touch. If you want to touch the angle, if you want its magnitude, you have to take like this. In that way, it means that P is what B cos theta, and Pn, and Sn is nothing but B sin theta, like that. Now, if you apply Pythagoras theorem, what is Pythagoras theorem? Here hypotenuse is PS. So hypotenuse square is equal to under root of opposite square plus adjacent square. Okay, opposite square plus adjacent square. This is the Pythagoras theorem. Now what you do, you apply here. What do you call opposite side B sin theta, and what is this? If you take big triangle, which triangle you are taking? Triangle ONS you are taking. Okay, in triangle ONS. Okay, you are taking. So when you are taking in triangle ONS, the adjacent side, for example, you are writing first opposite side, so B sin theta plus adjacent side is A plus B cos theta. So you do the whole square. So A plus B whole square formula is A square. See, this will be okay, but this will be whole square. A plus B whole square formula. So like otherwise you can take x plus y whole square formula, like that you can take. So what is the formula? X square plus y square plus 2xy, like that you will get, right? Okay, that way. So now if you do that proof, what will happen? You will get like this: b square sin square theta plus, okay, now this is b square sin square theta. Why? Because square will go inside, done. Now this one, x plus y formula you apply, x plus y whole square formula you apply. So you will get like this. Okay, a square plus b square cos square theta. Okay, now I am arranging it because it is coming on our way. Okay, so now b square sin square theta, b square cos square theta. Why? Because b cos theta whole square will become, means y whole square will become for example, but to make you understand, I'll say b cos theta whole square will become actually, but this square will come like this, it will become afterwards like this. And 2xy means x, y means b sin b cos theta. Now here cos theta is already there, b square cos square theta. Okay, and this 2ab cos theta and all you write down. This will be a square, and this will be b square. Okay. So now what I am saying is, if you take b square common, a square you write first, and b square you take common. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. One formula is there that you remember. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So now based on this, you will get like this. What you will get like this: a square plus b square. Okay, here into 1 means it is nothing but what b square only. 2ab cos theta. So this you have to remember. So the resultant vector will be like this: root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta you will get. Okay, this is the way. Now angles, if you want, you can take like this. What is the angle? For example, here you are taking theta. For example, this angle is beta. For example, if you want a beta, what you have to do? You have to take like this. Tan beta is equal to Qn by Qn. Tan beta is equal to Qn. Okay, Qn. Okay. Okay, tan beta is equal to Qn by On. Okay, what is Qn? Okay, here, okay, they wrote here Q actually, sorry, Qn. Okay, Qn by On. Qn by On. So what is Qn? Qn is b sin theta, and On is a plus b cos theta. A plus b cos theta. So in that way you will get the formulas. So if you want this angle, you have to take this way, and if you want the R, you have to take this formula. So these are the formulas. So these I am keeping in boxes. These you have to copy. Okay, done. So this is about. Now I'll explain about Rain Man. Okay, and this river crossing the boat and all. I'll say boat crossing river. If time is not there, I'll stop. But at least one Rain Man problem I'll say. Okay. Now I'm rubbing. If you want, you can pause it and listen. Okay, I mean copy. So these are the formulas for now. Okay, whenever here you have to remember one thing. Whenever the two vectors are inclined to each other, okay, means if this vector and this vector will join, okay, so means if A and B are in the same direction, then it will be what 0 degrees. So cos 0. So then what will happen actually? Cos resultant vector will be like this. See, whenever you have like this, a square plus b square will take, and cos 0 will become 1. Okay, so cos 0 will become 1. So it is becoming like a plus b whole square formula, and it will become a plus b whole square, and square root will get cancelled, and thereby you will get when they are acting in the same direction, you have to add. When they act in the opposite direction, means for example A is in this direction and B is in the opposite direction, means like this it is acting B. Then that time the angle you have to take 80 degrees. Now what I took is if they are acting in the same direction, means A is acting in this direction only and B is also acting in the same direction only. Okay, means like this. Okay, so when both are acting in the same way, you will get the sum of them. Okay, so this you remember. When they act in the opposite direction, in the place of cos theta, if you substitute 180 degrees, you will get minus 1. So minus 1 when you multiply with okay, 1 minute. Because of this wetness, minus 1 when you multiply with this one, at the place of cos theta you give minus 1. So you will get like a minus b whole square formula. You get a square plus b square minus 2ab, and thereby you will get a minus b whole square, and square root will get cancelled. Okay, and thereby it will become like this. Therefore our final value will become a minus b. It means that you have to what you have to do is, it means that okay, you should not, I think you should not keep vectors. I think just simply you have to keep magnitude. And see here, it means that when the two vectors act in the opposite direction, what will happen? You have to subtract. And two vectors act in the same direction, then you have to add. That is the meaning. That's it. If the angle changes and all. So these are like special cases. Okay, that you can remember. Okay, generally, okay, magnitude I think not required. Simply a r is equal to a minus b plus b or something you can keep. Okay, see, we'll see some problems. Now I'm rubbing. I'll go with some problems. See, for example, a river man is there. See, generally a relative velocity you take. I am saying about relative velocity and all. See, generally when the two persons will move, okay, or otherwise two objects are moving. Okay, then what will happen? For example, a person A is moving. Person B is also moving in the same direction. For example, this is person B. He is also moving in the same direction. Then what is the velocity of person A with person B is? See, if they are moving with the same velocity, then what will happen? Same speed they are moving. Then with respect to each other, the distance between them will be the same. Thereby, the relative velocity between them is 0 if they are moving same speed. Okay, so what you have to do is, what is the meaning of relative velocity of A with respect to B means? You have to take VA minus BB. For example, if they are moving with same speed, then never they will meet. So thereby it will be 0 like that. So there is a meaning. So in the same way, what will happen? This is about horizontal direction as same way, what will happen when you apply the parallelogram law, etc. What will happen for rain and the person moving? For example, rain man is moving. So that time also what will happen? I will say you. With respect to rain, generally will fall in the what you call rain generally will fall in the vertical direction. So now I am going to say about this. Okay, this relative velocity concept. Relative velocity you have to take like this. Relative velocity. So whenever you take relative velocity, you have to take one person in one direction. For example, rain is falling like this. Okay, person is going like this. Then what you have to do? Relative velocity of the man, or for example, you take a woman. You take for example, and this is the velocity of rain. So you have to take, if this is side you have to take positive, then this side you have to take negative, and the resultant what will happen? It will become like this. Means rain will fall like this. Okay, so it will become, this is the velocity of the rain with respect to woman. Okay, so rain woman will take. Okay, instead of rain, woman. Okay, man or woman. Okay, done. Now we'll go to the next. So now I'll say how it happens. Okay. Same way, I forgot to write. Actually, relative velocity of B with respect to A, you can take VB minus VA like that. Okay, in that way. Okay. Now we'll take one numerical. See, for example, a person is moving like this. Okay. So let us consider the velocity of the person is 30 meter per second. See, generally we have to see small thing. Here when they say x-axis, it is about I cap. Okay, I vector otherwise. when they say y, this is nothing but j cap. See, who learned vectors, they will get this is the j. And when you come to minus y, okay, you will get minus j. And when you come to minus I, minus x axis, you will get minus I, like that. Means I vector only in the opposite direction. So in that way you have to take. Now, if a person is moving, for example, a woman is moving like this. Okay, for example, now rain will fall vertically, right? Now what you have to do is you have to take like this. Means rain is falling vertically. Okay, done. So now what you have to do is how the person will hold the umbrella. For example, that question is asked. So what you have to do now? Rain is falling, for example, like this. So what you have to do? You have to take rain velocity of rain as 40 meter per second. Okay. Now what I am saying, relative velocity of the rain with respect to man, when you take, what you have to do, you have to take the man opposite. Means relative velocity means always you have to take, okay, one vector in the opposite direction. So what you will do, you will take minus Vm. So minus Vm is nothing but minus 30. Okay. Now, so now what will happen? Okay, in that way you take, means person you have to go, means the woman, sorry, I am writing man, okay, I write woman. So woman will move in the opposite direction. So when you go, if one direction you are taking positive, the other direction you are taking negative. So she will hold the umbrella like this, for example. See, this is the resultant. Why? Because parallelogram law. So here I am saying parallelogram law. See, both our tails are joined. Now it will come like this. Okay, the resultant vector. Now what you do, here Pythagoras theorem you have to apply. I said you, Pythagoras theorem is what? Hypotenuse is equal to under root of opposite square plus adjacent square you have to do. Okay. So for example, here I am taking some angle, theta. Okay, then what will happen, she should hold the umbrella, okay, she should hold the umbrella like this. Why? Because the more the speed you go, the more the angle you have to keep. For example, if you are stationary, then you have to keep the umbrella over your head. For example, this is your umbrella. If you are stationary, the person has to keep the umbrella like this. Okay, why? Because the what will happen, the rain will fall on the head only. When you move, what will happen, the your speed will add up back as negative. Okay, means you are taking about like combined effect. Means what I mean to say is, for example, here there is a ball, one fellow kicked along this direction. Okay, okay, means it is going like this. Another fellow kicked along like this direction. Okay, it means that like this. So now what I am saying is, if both of them are kicking in two different directions, combinedly how the ball will go, person A will kick like this, person B will kick like this. What is the combined effect? Ball will go like this. So like the parallelogram law. So what I am saying is, when they are coming with a certain speed, what you have to do, relative velocity when you take, you have to go back. Means the woman, whatever the speed she is going, okay, when you take with respect to rain, you have to go back and take in the opposite direction. Means minus you have to take instead of plus. Now what will happen? You can apply the Pythagoras theorem. See what I am doing, this value whatever it is we can apply here. Okay, what you can apply here, this 30 you can apply here and do the square and you will get the answer. So for example, you take this as O, A, B or something like that you take. Okay, now what is the angle? For example, what angle she should hold the umbrella, means you have to take like this. Tan theta means, what is tan theta? Tan theta means it is nothing but this 30 will come here. Okay, so 30 by 40. Okay, so opposite side by adjacent. Opposite side is what? AB, and adjacent side is OA. AB by OA. So what you will get? AB is 30 and 40. If you are getting 30 by 40, I think it is tan 3 by 4. Whenever you get 3 by 4, and in the previous trigonometric video I said, the angle will be, means in the calculator if you type, this angle will go this side, means tan inverse it will become. So at what angle the tan value will be 3 by 4 means, I think it is around 37 degrees I suppose. I think, okay, once we'll check with the book. Okay, what is the angle? Tan 3 by 4 is 37 degrees, right? Okay, so that I'll check. Okay, 1 minute, I'll say the angle. Okay, 37, tan is 3 by 4, correct, 37 degrees, that's it. So in the same way, for example, means it means that this is like 30 by 40 means this is like a triangle forming like this. Okay, like this. Here if you want to have, this is 30 by 4 means like 10 1 10 3 if you cancel also, it is becoming what? 3 by 4. Okay, 3 by 4. Whenever you have 3 by 4 for opposite angle 3 is there, then it will be 37 degrees. For example, here you are taking angle. For example, now for example you take angle here. Okay, so angle here you take, for example. Then if you have opposite angle as 4, then here the angle will be 53. So this you remember. Okay, so that is the reason trigonometry I said like that. Okay, now so the angle means, what I am saying is, for example, she will hold the umbrella like this. For example, she will hold the umbrella like this. Okay, what I will do, okay, this is the umbrella. Okay, so it means that whatever angle is there, here the same angle will be there. Means don't imagine the horizontal line. This line is not there, for example. So whenever you have any shape like X, for example, like this, you have like X shape. This angle and this angle will be same. Means what? You have to leave one what you call one the what you call the rays. Okay, the angle between the two rays. Okay, one slot you have to remove and you have to go to the other. Okay, so that is these angles will be equal. So according to this, the angle will be here. So it means that according to the problem, she should hold the umbrella at 37 degrees with respect to the vertical line or rain. Okay, at what angle she should hold the umbrella with respect to the rain means she should hold 37 degrees. Okay, if they ask a question, at what angle she should hold the umbrella with respect to the woman or ground, for example, this is ground. Okay, ground like that. Then see, totally this is like L shape. Whenever you have like L shape, it will be 90 degrees. So if this is 37, the remaining angle will be 53 degrees. So based on the question, you have to write the angle. So this is about how to write the angle. And I said you, now what is the, with what speed the rain is touching her face? Means what is the resultant velocity? Means resultant velocity of the rain with respect to woman. If they are asking this hypotenuse, then what you have to do? You have to do like this. See, what I am saying is, this one I am saying, see here. For example, right angle triangle you take. So what I am saying, this one is adjacent. So this triangle I will draw here. See, this is 30, this is 40. So now I am taking hypotenuse. So what is hypotenuse square? Means VRM, velocity of rain with respect to woman. So it will be like this. So VRM will be equal to under root of, as I said you, what is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse is equal to under root of adjacent square plus opposite square. Okay, opposite plus adjacent square, something like that you take, and both the things you add, opposite 40 square plus 30 square. So it will become 1600 plus 900. So it will become 2500. So 2500 can be written as root 50 whole square, and thereby square root get cancelled. So then you get a VRM is equal to 50 meter per second. So this you have to do. That's it. So in that way you have to do the rain problem. Okay. And regarding the river crossing, the person crossing the river, etc., those problems, what I will do, simple, means I will make a proper video on it afterwards. What I am saying is, simply for 2 minutes I will say for that. Okay, how you have to do is simple logic. See, this also, this river crossing is triangle actually. Umbrella problem, see, you say this as umbrella problem. Okay, umbrella problem, or a person moving east-west direction. Okay, east direction, north direction, some direction if they say, those all will come under parallelogram law. Which law it is? Parallelogram law. Okay, parallelogram law. Okay, so right like that. See, the more the person is moving more speed, what will happen? The more they have to keep the umbrella straight. For example, the person is going very fast. Okay, then what will happen is, it will become like this. Means I will show you how the person will be. See, if you are moving very fast, what you have to do? You have to hold the umbrella like this. Means you have to keep the umbrella at larger angle with the vertical. Means for you, rain will appear as if it is coming opposite to you. Means almost you have to keep straight. Okay, like that. So in that way. Okay, the more the speed you move, the more it will appear on your face. If you stand still, means rest, then it will be 0. Okay, so in that way. And what I am going to say is some okay, so today I will stop that. Next topic rain this I will say in the next class. Okay, next video. Okay, thank you. The which one, man crossing the river or woman crossing the river. Okay, bye.